guys, I just started getting together the bits and pieces for an idea. I'm getting not any younger, and I decided I was going to do a minimalist conversion to my life. Not minimalist as I'm going to have nothing, but I've just got too much junk. In fact, the reason that this camera is so closely focused on this box is a devastation around here as I begin to just sort the things I need and don't need, and the things I can contribute or sell, and just get them out of my sight. So right now I'm going to show you something. I got a plan. This is mid to late September of, well, yeah, just at the mid to late September break. I got a plan next year, 2017, to take a year off from living in an apartment. So I'm going to get a van. I'm going to decide what kind of van it's going to be. All that's in the future, but I do know the few components that I need, and so I'm investing in those components that will not be a burden if somehow my plans fall through. You know, you start out with the best of intention, and I have the best of intention. I don't see anything that can stop me from getting this done. But you know how to, but you have your job and situations, your health. So you never know really where plans are going to work out. So I always put that caveat on things. But my plan, assuming I'm alive and well next year, is to spend at least a month. And my plan is actually a year. I'm going to go month by month. And I'm going to live out of a van. I'm going to stay local. I'm going to keep my current job. But I'm going to get rid of this ridiculous rent in my area. So it's worth the sacrifice for me. I don't have any special things to prevent me from doing this, so I thought I would give it a shot. So one of these is actually a piece for that. The other one I think will also be an accessory piece, according to how it looks and how it works. But this is universally thought to be a good purchase if you're going to be living in a van. And it's going to definitely be a van. It's not going to be an RV. I'm going to be doing semi-stealth. And this is the portable buddy heater. It's called Mr. Heater. Mr. Heater Buddy. And it's a propane heater. It promises you can use it inside. Of course, I will have a carbon monoxide sensor before I use it anywhere. But it's universally thought to be a good purchase for a van or minivan for those cold nights. And we do have a few cold nights in my area. Not that many, but it can get into the 20s and used to get into the teens and then single digits every now and then. But I don't know if it's global warming or what, but we haven't had weather like that in a while. But this is going to be one of the purchases. Now I bought this because this is a good purchase no matter what. If my plans fall through, I have a prepper starter kit, and at least having propane. Not that it's going to prepper for a big disaster, because propane is not going to be available. But for some reason I'm in a place where I don't have heat. I can at least be warm with a couple of propane bottles or two. And I also bought the hose so you can use a big propane tank. Now that would be a purchase specifically for a van or a special purpose like that, but we'll have to see how that works out. So that's my first purchase. Put that here. My second purchase is actually something that's basically a survival type thing. If you've been watching my stuff, you know I do have some knives and stuff. I have another channel that's wholly devoted to knives, if this is not on that channel. And this is a survival knife, and it is a big knife, but it does have a full set of equipment. It has bandages, etc. It has a whole host of things that you can use in case of an emergency. It has a little second knife that ends in the case, and it's going to be a pretty good addition. I will do an actual review of this, and I will put the review in this video by the time it's actually posted. So change the angle on this. So that's going to be coming in the future, and that would be just mounted in the van, because that will put you very much behind bars if you were to have that out and carrying it. But it would be nice to have in a van in case I'm in an area where it might be useful. So that's just the two first purchases that I made for this. Future van purchase, but this is not devoted to the van. So if everything falls through, I've still got a heater. I've still got a knife that can be useful in a certain range of circumstances. So that's basically what I'm doing. So I'm going to be buying bits and pieces. It's unusual. I bought two things. It makes maybe because of the knife. I'll be doing a review of that, and I'm a big knife fan. So, but usually I'm gonna buy one every 2-3 weeks, a month. And I will show you as I get it, and then I will show you the van when I purchase it. I'm just going to probably be waiting till next year. So I'm assuming everything is going to be fine this year. I've got to give the people 2 months notice around here to get the heck out of this apartment anyway, so that's going to push things back a bit. So all of this is in the future, and the plan is rock solid, but rock solid plans can blow up on you. So I'm just getting things right now that I can keep whether or not the plan works out. But my plan is definitely next year, at least hopefully for a year, I'm going to take a hiatus from high rent. I'm not a spring chicken anymore, and I just don't see spending that kind of money in an environment where I've got a lot of junk that I don't need. In any case, you'll be seeing this as a continuing series. This is the first van prep, quote-unquote, video, and there will be a whole lot more, hopefully ending in a fully functional van and maybe a year of boondocking. We'll see. I will talk to you later, and you have a wonderful day.